Welcome back. This is Dr. Sateesh from Department of Commerce, Kristu Jayanti College. In continuation of the previous session, we will understand how to resolve the case study problems. How to resolve the case study problems. So in the last session, we have understood what is that case, what are the components, what are the main snippets or the important points among the case which is given as Amazon retailer or Amazon online retail company. So in this scenario, we will understand how to resolve that case, right? Let us start. The agenda for this session is going to be what is the introduction or the recollection of the case. Second one, what are the case snippets. The third one is what is the focus or the thrust area. The third one is questions and the solutions which we can derive out of this case. Okay, let us go one by one. The first one, that is introduction. So what we had a brief introduction about the Amazon. What is that Amazon, when it is started, what is the share value, what was the the major acquisitions, major buying of the the stakes in the different organization, how it got evolved, what is the financials over a period of time. We have analyzed in terms of the graphical representation of the shares, the net income and the cash flows. So in this we can just recollect what is the key milestones in the Amazon. One is the IPO, initial public offer by the organization, that is Amazon, in year 1997. The major acquisition which has in terms of the diaper.com or maybe the companies which is into the retail segment, which is into the books, which is into the Amazon services, all those things, Amazon web service Then product launches. What are the different product launches they have launched? The product such as, if you can recollect, we have understood Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime is the one of the major stone cutting edge among all its competitors in the market of the US that has gained the most popularity. It has acquired more than 50% of the US household in the bracket, in the basket, on the customer basket of the Amazon. Let us go for the second snippets, or what are the second part, what we are going to have. It is started in the year 1994. Jeff Bezos was the person who has started this this organization. It is basically concerned about the online book sales. See, what we are doing, we are just recollecting whatever we have done in terms of the Amazon in the previous session. So I insist, if you are not went through the session 1 of this case study resolving, please visit the session 1, then we can start. So the people who are not seen the first session should see the first session, so that they will get a clear idea what exactly the Amazon case basically concerned about. Then we have what is the initial focus, how they started the business. Basically they are concerned about selling of the product, basically the books through online. Then they started the most important, the customer centric approach with innovative features. This is very much required for any organization which is going to be having into the online trade, because they have to understand the customer requirement. You have many product but there is no customer's requirement, then the business is not a fruitful or not a profitable. The other part of the case we can understand is the expansion, the diversification. We cannot expect the business with the same set of customers. We should expand in terms of the geography, the product base and the market. So the Amazon has started this diversification and expansion into the different field. So it has broadened the product category from compact disc, digital video displays, then we have electronics products. Then they started key acquisitions such as Audible, Japas and Quidis, that is the online online retailers. Then they started, very important is Prime membership in year 2005, but it has picked in the 2017 at an full scale. Coming to the third snippet of the case is that the technological aspect, the technological innovation which has started the Kindle in the 2007. It is basically for targeting the customers who are into the segment of reading books, journals, magazines, newspapers. So they have started the Kindle aspect. It is become a revolution in the terms of online learning, online visualizing the things. Then there is development of Amazon Web Services in year 2006, which has given more provisions for the small and retail companies or any other companies to get into this online space to store their data, retrieve the data, to get the more insight about the information what is there in the online of their operations. So the many companies, it could be the Netflix or any other company which has relied on the Amazon Web Services, and it is still a very good platform to store the online and retrieve the information online, and we can get the maximum out of the technological aspect through Amazon Web Services. And it started focus on in-house houses such as Fire tablets, Echo speakers, that is an hardware that is supporting the operations of the online buying and selling. Selling in the sense basically for retailers, selling and buying for the customers. The third snippet we completed. When you go for the fourth snippet, that is what is the financial performance. This is our focus area. This is our thirst area. So what are the IPOs, when it is started, how the stock is performed. Then we are going to emphasize on the long-term growth over a short-term profitability. That is how the organization is focused on the long-term return rather than the short-term profits or the short-term benefits. And we have come across the financial highlights from 2014 to 16, how it has evolved. Then if you analyze in detail, the Amazon is always focused on the customers, because it is having in their mission vision statement saying that customer centric. That means they are focused more on the customer need fulfillment. So if you can see the focus area of Amazon is for customer centric. So what they have done in the vision to the earth most, if you can please go through, we can see here vision to be the earth most customer centric company. This is their motto, this is their mission, this is their vision to have inculcated, embedded in their business operations. The key initiative including the one-click shopping, that is one of the first pioneer in terms of online selling. Second one is the Prime membership benefit for the customers who are availing the Amazon Prime membership, and this has impacted the customer loyalty towards the Amazon Prime, and that become the market leadership for entire US and the European countries, even for the developing country like India. Other focus area is that the technological aspect and the market expansion. They don't fix only to the certain segment, and they started expanding to the new geographies, new markets, and by using the technology they could able to foster their growth. The continuous investment in the technology R&D, that has made one of the important aspect for the Amazon to grow forward, grow in terms of their profitability, market share and the cash flows. Coming to the new expansion of the market, product categories, development of Amazon Web Services and its significance, it is very vital, very important to understand the scenario behind this case. So whenever we are studying any case, we have to understand the prime aspect or the prime thrust of the case. So once we are getting to the prime thrust or the prime area or the prime business of the organization, how it is growing, we can easily analyze the case and give the solution for the case. Then what is the other focus? First focus what we have taken, second focus what we have taken, third focus what we have taken. This is the long-term growth. This is the long-term growth. The Amazon, as I repeated in the snippet 3, we can find that the Amazon is always focused on the long-term return rather than the short-term enrichment. So you can find the prioritizing of the cash flows, strategic choice of cash flows rather than the profitability. They are focused on the cash flows. If you can see the previous session video where we will find the cash flows are increasing, similarly the profit is also increasing. May not be in the same pace, but however we can find more the cash flows, more the profitability, what they deem it is for the longer growth, longer duration. Then coming to the investment and R&D centers, they are expanding their R&D operations, infrastructures, and the new initiatives of Biz, that is the founder of the Amazon, philosophy of shareholders value and market leadership, is concerned about the market leadership and the creation of the wealth for the shareholders. So the prime aspect for as a academicians, as per the case is concerned, we are supposed to solve the questions which is arised out of the cases. So there are basically 3 questions we are going to develop, we are going to resolve that case. Let us understand one by one. So what is the first question? The first question is, what strategic initiative did Amazon undertake to maintain its long-term market leadership and growth despite its initial lack of profitability? If you can see, over a period of time, the profit might have increased, from negative it has come to profit, but what has brought the negativity to the positivity? Let us understand the question. The question saying that what is the thing that has made become a market leader from growing despite there was negativity in terms of profits or in terms of any other things, like it could be the net income, maybe the cash flows. However, when you start long term, what are the strategy they have adopted? So in this question we should focus on there are 4-5 points which we'll going to understand. One is innovative features and the services. They have offered the innovative services for the customers so that they can enhance their experience, and they started giving the membership. The first aspect of the market leaders is that bringing the loyal customers and building the loyalty among the existing customers, that through the unique program called Amazon Prime membership. The third one is they started retaining the customers by understanding visualizing their requirement. So thus the solution for the question can be starting from here. Amazon customer-centric approach created loyal customers. That means loyal customer may not give the business or a profit instantaneously. It will take some time, or he or she may going to give profit over a period of time. Okay, then the first one is the innovative practice such as one click, that is one of the shopping options that is given for the customers to experience the online buying, and it is a personalized recommendations, personalized offering for the customers. Third one, very important, is that building that loyalty among the customers through the Amazon Prime membership. So let us go the precise answers for this. Amazon undertook several strategic initiatives to maintain its long-term market leadership and growth, including expansion of the product categories. It has not limited only to the books, which is the primary business of the Amazon. It is expanded beyond the books. So they started the expanding into categories such as CDs, DVDs, consumer electronics, video games, softwares, and office product. So I think it could be in terms of Amazon web services like this. They started. Then they started acquisition. They started acquiring the different companies, organization which is into the business which the Amazon wanted to grow, such as Audible in 2008, in Zap.com in 2009, and Quidis in 2010. There are different segments. Can you see there are different segments? See, if you see the Audible, this is for the digital media offering. The second one is the presence of the shoes. The third one is Amazon footprints, like the footwears, all those in terms of what you call 2010 major acquisition. There are other aspects which also make the Amazon become the market leader. One is the Prime membership program. The Prime membership program, when it started in 2005, it is offered to the freeway within 2 days we are going to ship. However, in India it is 24 hours, depend on the regional barriers it's going to offer. But generally it will be very quick delivery. It started in-house developed devices such as Fire TV, which can offer for the Amazon Prime Video, all those things. Then it started web services. Amazon Web Service, one of the premier or the very high catching for the market is the Amazon Web Service in 2006. Then the investment technology and content, it started working on the creating the technology for the customers, to the customers, and for the for entire shareholders value, it started creating a value. The last one is the customer centric approach. As I told, the very important, the mission statement is the customer centric. If you don't understand the customer, we cannot make the customer loyal for our products. Okay, coming to the second question. Second question related to this question is that analyze the financial performance. It's hitting on the bullseye. That is Amazon financial performance from 2014 to 16. How we are going to analyze? Focusing on the net income and the free cash flows. What trends can be observed and what do they indicate about the company financials? That means what is the main financial figures that make person to think positive, negative, to invest, not to invest in the Amazon, or to buy the product or buy the services, become aligning to as a Amazon partners kind of thing. So what are the key points we should consider for solving this case? First one is major acquisitions, expansion to the new categories, and strategic fit and synergies with the existing business. So there are three snippets or 3 points or 3 summary we can consider for making this question to be resolved. So we'll go in detail for the for this answering this question. First one is financial performance. If you see the financial performance, the net income, this is only the numericals. So if you can see the numericals say that 2014, 15, 16, there is a change in the profitability from negative, that is minus 241 to plus 596 plus $2371 million. That is the increase in the from loss to profit making. You can also find a similar trend in terms of the cash flows. The free cash flows increase from 1900 to 9700. The trends, the net income, as I told, the net income is also very significant turnover from the loss making in 2014. It has gained substantial profit in 2016, indicates an improved operation efficiency and profitability, rising free cash flows, focus on the long-term investment. So these are the things that made the company from loss making to a profit making organization. Coming to the third question, it is evaluate the impact of Amazon Web Services, that is Amazon Web Service segment on its overall financial performance in 2016. How did Amazon Web Service contribute to the Amazon's operating income compared to its retail segment? As we can find, there are 2 segments. One is retail, another is the online service what they provide. What is the online? Online for the not for the small not I mean to say individual or retail customers. It is for the entrepreneurs or the business houses. So the service such as providing the cloud to store the information in the cloud of the Amazon, utilize the services available by the Amazon, which is offered to the customers such as Netflix or any other company. Even the IT companies also are getting benefited out of this Amazon Web Services. So they can store the information in the platform given by the Amazon Web Services. So what we are going to find, how we can compare. So as I told, there are 2 segments, Amazon Web Service with the retail segment. So net sales, it is 12,000 in terms of Amazon Web Service, retail is 123. Then operating income is 3008 for web services and retail is 1048. Can you see this operating income is totally different from the net sales. So what is the impact and evaluation? How we are going to evaluate this? Revenue contribution. While AWS generally is significantly less, that is revenue is less compared to the retail segment, but still represented a critical revenue stream for the Amazon. It will having a more flow of the revenue for the Amazon. Then if you see the operating income, the Amazon Web Service contributed $3,000 million, whereas the 3 times the operating income from the retail segment. Maybe the cash flows may be more, but the operating income is more in the AWS. And strategic importance. It is very important to have Amazon Web Services because it creates not only the revenue, but it also creates something called the profitability of the organization. And in summary, we can say Amazon strategic focus on the growth, importance of customer-centric approach, acquisition and long-term growth. Final thoughts on the future prospects we can go through. One easily can understand how we are able to make it. I will just recollect what we have done. In the first session, we have understood what is Amazon. We have taken the MIT Salon case, under which there is a clear description of what is the company position. In the second session, we have understood what are the snippets or the important points. We have understood what is the case, what is the questions, and finally we have understood something called the how to solve it. So hope so you are aligned with the solving of this case, and we'll meet in the next video. Thank you very much.